Alrighty guys, welcome back to some more Octopath Traveler 0. Last episode, we helped Bargello defend Valor from the forces of hell and defeated Sonia, his old friend, one more time. After that, we successfully convinced Bargello that in order to help the continent, he did need to help out the Heroes of Light. And so, we went back to Princess Alane, where we were attacked by her sister Elrica. After we successfully defended her off, we all decided it's finally time for us to take a stand, but it's going to be a little bit harder because we have to take the fight straight to hell. But before that, if you guys do like this video and this series, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It'll really help me out, and it'll help make sure you don't miss any upcoming videos. With all that out of the way, let's get into it. So, I want to take a break from the main story of this episode, because we do have a couple side quests to do, as well as I want to go ahead and explore the hell areas. But at the end of the last episode, I came back to Wishville and saw we had a party chat available, so I'm pretty sure this is from Bargello, because we didn't get any when we got Richard. So, let's go ahead and just see who it is. I mean, it might be between Bargello and Richard, but you've become the big boss of Valor at long last, Bargello. Yeah, but I couldn't have done it without my friends. And that means you too, Tails. Oh, me? I always thought everyone in the Mafia was scary, but I was wrong. There are all sorts everywhere you go, even in organized crime. Bargello here is a fine example of that. While other families tried to eat Valor whole, he stood his ground and kept the town from being devoured. I couldn't just stand by and watch the town I grew up in get torn to shreds. Tails, you and Bargello are a lot alike, aren't you? Sure, I guess. You fought hard to reclaim your hometown. I envy the fact that you have something so precious in your life. A wonder like me couldn't relate. Don't say that, Kelsis. Wishville is precious to you now, isn't it? Having something precious to me is something I'd rather avoid. It leaves one vulnerable, after all. That may be true, but your will to protect it makes you that much stronger. For one so lofty, you can say some pretty naive things. But I suppose that's what makes you so great. I'm really glad you came to like our town too, Bargello. It is a beautiful place. Thank you. Indeed. I've started thinking it might not be so bad to call this place home myself. Oh dear, I can feel myself getting vulnerable already. And so that's our party chat finished. Now let's go ahead and start doing some side quests. We'll start with the easiest one, level 45 back here in Sunshade. And we'll just work our way up. Who do we got here? A clan's pride. This is Macy. The Azul clan pride themselves on living in harmony with nature. Macy, on the other hand, wishes they would allow her to treat them with her medicine. Hello again. How's your knee feeling today? Much better actually. All credit to your medicine, no doubt. I'm glad to hear it. I must apologize for dismissing it as poison at first. Not at all. It's only natural to feel uneasy about things you don't understand. I was still quite nervous, even after you convinced me to try it. But to feel the pain fade so quickly was a delight. I never knew medicine had such power. It seems the inflammation is much improved, but as a precautionary measure, take this. That man is a member of the Azul clan of the Sunlands. The Azul pride themselves on living in harmony with nature. And so they often refuse to combat illnesses with medicine as a matter of principle. But curing illness is my principle, so I've been trying to explain what I do. Thankfully, some have become more receptive to treatment as of late. But one of the elders simply refuses to even consider it. I was about to go and visit him. Would you like to accompany me? Sure, Macy, let's do it. Where are they located? Hopefully just here in town? Nope. Over in the Eastern Sunshade Sands. There's like out here somewhere? Okay, all the way down there. I've been through here a few times. This is where you guys live? Right here? Okay. Good day to you. I'm the Apothecary Macy. I've heard you're suffering from chest pain, so I brought some medicine that might help. I need no medicine. But this will make you feel much better. This pain is a testament to the long life I've lived. To dull with medicine is an act of deception. One who abides falsehoods is unfit to stand before God. Very well, and I will trouble you no more today. Please take care of yourself. No luck, as I feared. Based on what I saw, the elder is likely suffering from a heart condition. At his age, it will take a toll on his body, but it can be treated and even cured. If only he was willing to accept my medicine. If not medicine, then food? Oh, I see. He might indeed be more amenable to a different approach. A rejuvenating seafood sauté might do the trick. I may be able to get my hands on the recipe in Ripple-Tide. Don't I already have that recipe? Let's see. Yeah, I definitely already have it. I actually might even already have the item. Let me check. No. Okay, let me go back to Wishvale and make it, because I definitely have the recipe for it. I've got everything from Ripple-Tide. Rejuvenating seafood sauté. Oh, Fen, I know I don't come here often, but I need food. Oh, wait. Really? I don't have it? Oh, it's right there. It's, why is a seafood sauté in the liquids? Better yet, why are omelets and eggs here? That's so odd. Okay, well, wait, what's the option? Other. Cool, that's why. It definitely should be with the seafood option, but sure, well, I guess we can go with other. Now, the problem is, there's no quick way to get here. Because if I come from Malaya, I'm just gonna have to spawn in and then go around. I guess it would have been a little bit quicker if I would have just went to the dungeon and then walked backwards, but no quick way to get to this elder here. Luckily, I haven't gotten a fight yet, so maybe we can avoid it. Yes, we can. Hello again, sir. I hope you're feeling better today. Why have you returned? If medicine displeases you, I thought you might accept a dish instead. The effect is no less potent, but perhaps it is more amenable to your palate. Thank you. I can tell you've put a lot of thought into this. You're not like the other apothecaries that have visited us in the past. And you're willing to... No. I have no intention of eating this food of yours. Flesh heavy with regret is bound for the gate of earth, but flesh unburdened rises unto the gate of heaven. Such is the teaching of the Azul. The gates of earth and heaven? What about the gates of hell? I've been there. Beyond the gate of heaven lies a land where God relieves us of our hurts. Why should I fear death if I can journey to the resting place of the divine? Sickness and injury are to be borne without complaint. Thus do we live, and thus do we die. I take pride in my traditions. Allow me to honor them and die without regret. These seem very similar to... I don't want to say the wrong thing because that'd be so insensitive. The gate of earth of which the elder spoke, that is their hell, I'm sure. Prison for souls bound by obsession and regret. If taking medicine leads him to be tormented by such thoughts, and I cannot in good conscience force him to accept my treatments. But as an apothecary, is this truly the right course of action? I mean, yeah. Oh, this is an actual, like, real world. So, I saw this episode. You know, you guys have seen it too, I'm sure. If you're watching me, you've probably doom scrolled TikTok or YouTube Shorts. There's an episode of, like, one of those many doctor shows where I want to say it was a Jehovah's Witness refused to accept, like, some sort of blood transfusion or medical treatment of some kind. And then it became the doctors deciding, like, well, if we don't, then this person's life's at risk. But if we do, then we're breaking their faith. It's a really tough, like, especially for the medical field, a really tough dilemma. Unfortunately, in this, I'm going to say, yes, she is right. Because she can't force him to take the medicine or eat the food, so... You agree with my judgment, then? Medicinal treatment is not always the means by which we can offer help. Moving forward, I must consider what methods are best for each individual patient. I think I wish to help people to live their lives unburdened by regret. And I pray that Elder may one day pass through the gate of heaven. Well, that was an easy side quest. We will take it. We get a cat's eye from that. I'll pick this up, whatever that is, metal. And now we'll go ahead and hop over to 51. New quest here. I do want to make sure I take a visit back to Wishvale pretty soon, because I'm assuming... Well, no, that was a cat's eye. Maybe that won't give me a conversation with Macy. Sometimes they do give you a conversation, but usually it's when you get a key item from them. So let's go ahead, run down to the slums here, so that way we can start our second side quest of this episode. Maybe they're all going to be that quick. That didn't seem like one of those character-specific side quests we had a few episodes back where, you know, it was a very long side quest. A fallen man roams the slums of Hell's Cragspear, while a woman in the slums of Cragspear is tormented by nightmares. There seems to be some sort of connection, but what? Oh, it's you? Why are you here? Please dissolve a single tablet in a cup of warm water. Thank you. I'll give it a try. So these daily nightmares, are they to do with past memories? What happened was so awful. My sister and I, we lost our parents very early on. As poor as we were, we worked together to survive. And then one day my sister fell in love with a man who'd made a bad name for himself around here. I was against it, of course. I knew he would lead her to a terrible fate. But she seemed so happy. And the man seemed to have washed his hands of all those foul deeds. So I couldn't find it in me to say anything. But then, one day all of a sudden the man killed her and their child and set the house ablaze. But why? Who knows? I guess he really was a villain through and through. But burning oneself and their family, what would prompt one to do such a thing? I don't know. I don't know anything anymore. Well, unfortunately, you'll never find out. Or else I would say that, but we can go to hell. Literally go to hell. So let's go ahead and... Oh, nope, that's the wrong bumper. And let's go take a visit to Hell Slums, shall we? We'll spend a little bit more time combing through this place at the end of the episode, if we have time. Hopefully we have time. For now, I'm just going to go ahead and complete the side quest, though. Since we will have to do another fight. Oh, no, we have to fight this guy anyways, don't we? Okay, well, never mind. Maybe we are going to unlock... I mean, this is the burned man. This is the person we need to fight. Cause of the fire.
You're bad for business, you know?
Alright. Burned man. Weak to sword, which is nice.
Ready. Sometimes you gotta
no bow. We'll try spear. Perfect. Is he weak to ice, perhaps? He's probably weak to fire, actually. No axe, unfortunate. I think we'll be fine, though. I think we kill on, or we get the break. Anytime we get the break on these enemies, we kill that same turn. So I think we kill right here. We'll try. No, Steve's been using dagger. It didn't do anything. Never mind. So I guess just a normal attack. Sword. And sword. Oh, come on. No, you're joking, dude. She just needed to survive. I mean, we're gonna be fine either way. That just sucks. I want to get the revive before we get the kill. So, Defy. And Isla finish it off. Everyone takes from me.
Not bad.
Do not leave this house. Leave. Leave. She can't leave here, and it's my fault. Because I brought illness here. No one can leave now. Not her, not our child. She said we'd be the only ones to die from it. That meant setting fire to our house to protect the town and her sister. At the very least, I didn't want her to suffer. I understand now. What you did was done to protect the town and its people. Please rest assured that her sister is fine. And I promise to pass on your story to her. Oh, Samantha, Lily. I'll always be here with you. Well, that opened up the rest of the Hell Crag Spear, but again, we'll come back here later. Because for now, it's time to return to the woman in Crag Spear. Yeah, Esper said she understands what's going on. I still don't think I know what's going on. I might have missed something. Sometimes I miss things when I'm reading it. The nightmares have stopped. But it still hurts when I think about what happened. About your sister. My father once told me of a fatal disease that nearly spread through Cragspear many years ago. It was contained before it could infect the masses. But what does that have to do with my sister? There was no viable medicine to cure everyone, and for those deemed untreatable, the only solution was incineration, their homes and all. That was the only way to stop the infection from spreading. No, so they were... Your sister and her husband were trying to protect you. To protect the entire town. But that... I don't know whether or not your story is true, but if it is, then... It may have been my sister who made the decision for them. She was a good woman. She always had been. Please try the medicine. It should help you sleep at night. Thank you. My heart feels lighter already. Thank God we got that explanation. What a horrible story. I can only imagine my father came across many cases like this. That must be why he spent his entire life honing his craft. I shall strive to become more like him in hopes that one day I can spare others from such tragedy. That's another side quest completed. That was a very quick one. Commemorative coin from you. We got both these all 50s. We'll just do the other one here in Cragspear. Since it's easy. I shouldn't have traveled because it's going to be here in the slums, isn't it? No. Okay, it's up at the castle. Thank God. Because that would have been very unfortunate. Speak with Krauser. You got a quest for me, Krauser? Who could possibly be... Like, who could you help? Also, I totally forgot to look at what Bargello and Richard are good for back in Wishvale. So I need to remember to do that at the end of the episode. Just because they might be pretty useful back there. Hello, Krauser. To reestablish an independent government in Donetsk, Richard believes King Dudek's nephew is key and asks Tails to find him. Search for clues to his whereabouts with Corinda, who has ties with the town in which he currently resides. Dude, that's like 3 names. I'm assuming this is Corinda that's going to be helping us, but... Tails, King Richard would like a word with you. Hey, Tails. It's about Donetsk. Me, Alana, and Old Man Solon have been helping with the restoration efforts, but... To reestablish an independent government, we're going to need a leader who can bring people together. I've also been helping. Now, while King Dudek didn't have any children, he did have a nephew. And that nephew is the only legitimate heir to the throne, except no one knows where he is. Would you like to see if you can find him? His name's Encio. There's some people in your band who have connections to Donetsk, right? That should help. I'll give you some river beans if you can take care of this for us. Richard, I don't only ever need river beans. I can grow my own river beans. Prince Encio left the castle some time ago. I don't know why. We're probably better off asking my uncle about it. Your uncle's the old man in Donetsk, right? That's where we first met you, was from talking to him. Where are you? Is he just at his stand again, right down here in the center? Yes, he is. I think I see him every time I come through here, and I can never interact with him, and I always try. I can never use a path action on him. Hey, Uncle. How you been? Corinda, it's good to see you. I'm happy to say that I've got everything I need thanks to the King of Riven and his friends. That's great to hear. Though there's still plenty of work for us apothecaries, I can hardly catch a breath. Makes me wish I'd had the wisdom to take on an apprentice. Come to think of it, didn't you have a young apprentice at one point? You mean Prince Encio? Prince Encio was your apprentice? Not formally, no. This was way back when he was still a young lad. He liked to come visit me here in town and ask questions, so I did my best to answer. He was so bright, though, that before long I had nothing left to teach him. He left the castle not long after that, if I recall. That's right. He ignored the king's objections and renounced his position as crown prince. Well, why would he do something like that? Now that you mention it, I think he said something like, "Kings can't save everyone." He may have been the crown prince, but he was good friends with a lot of kids from impoverished families. Maybe something got him thinking. I wouldn't be surprised if he was out there somewhere working as an apothecary and helping poor folks. Is it Zeph? There's no way it's Zeph. That'd be a crazy turn, though. I had no idea Prince Encio was such a good guy. If he really is an apothecary who helps the poor, then... The slums of Kragspear? Great idea. Let's try asking around. I was thinking that as well, just because it's like the only place with like true slums, or a place named the slums. So I was like, maybe it is just a random guy here in Kragspear, but it would have been crazy if it was Zeph. Obviously it's not. Zeph has a sister. I think that Zeph has a sister. I don't think we know Zeph's mom. I think, yeah, because the mom we saw was Alfin's mom. So, back to the slums we go, once again. After this, we only have one more side quest left, so it looks like I was right on my, because I had no idea how long these side quests were going to be, so I'm glad that we can get all of them done in one episode. Down here, where we keep ending up every time we came here. Hello, my good sir. You actually look like a real character. Encio the Apothecary. Like, he looks like more than just a random apothecary. He seems like he'd be an important named character. You should recover quickly if you take this medicine and rest. You got it, Encio, sir. Thank you. Are you Prince Encio by any chance? I am. Are you in need of a remedy? I'm fine, but Donetsk could do with some fixing. You got an antihistamine? Encio, I'm a little stuffy today. Did you know they got attacked by Groha? It was really bad. They're trying to get things back to the way they were, but they could really use a king to rule over them. So what do you say? We go back and be their king? I did see Donetsk citizens descending on Castle Edoras. And I thought about doing something to help them, but I can't abandon the people who are suffering here in this town. I'm sorry, but I have no intention of becoming king. So about that Zyrtec. Shucks, now what? You think we should find someone who can convince Prince Encio to leave? Doesn't hurt to try, I guess. We might be able to track someone down he's close to in Donetsk. Dude, this is the definition of a fetch quest, holy, or fetch quest, holy. It's my third time I've went to a... So we started in Kragspear, Donetsk. Could I go anywhere else? Who could even be close to? It was just your uncle, right? I mean, probably just a random character here. Hello, is there a random character in here who knows Prince Encio? You, perhaps?
Thanks.
Callie? Let's go ahead and recruit, since we know we're going to need to. I don't care about any of these people, so... Yeah, get rid of you.
Appreciate the help.
And time to head back to Encio. So, head back to Kragspear one more time. Alright, Prince. I'm back one more time, and this time I have some random person who can convince you to come be a king. Prince Encio, we brought a good friend of yours. Is that you, Calais? It's been so long, Prince Encio. I'm not your prince, I'm your friend. Please call me Encio like before. You haven't changed one bit, Encio. Let me guess. You became an apothecary because of what happened with Rhino? It's not your fault that he got into that accident while you were off traveling abroad, you know? There's nothing any of us could have done. His family just didn't have the leaves to call an apothecary. We all miss him, of course. Still, it broke my heart. Before that, I never thought about what it meant to be poor. There I was, the crown prince of the kingdom, and I couldn't even save my own friend. It was then that I realized I'd never be able to see the world as it truly was if I remained royalty. So I decided that I'd go and do everything in my power to save those in need. That's why I chose to live here as an apothecary. The people here look to me to keep them healthy, and I can't just forsake them. I understand that, I really do, but Donetsk needs you most right now. People are hurt and suffering there, just like Rhino. You're the only one that can come to their aid, both physically and emotionally. Also, Alfin can just cover Kragspear. Alfin does this for free anyways. So you're Donetsk's crown prince this whole time? Don't worry about us. We have Queen Alane. We'll be fine. Yeah, and Queen Alane is like helping. She's a good person. Please go help everyone in Donetsk. You're too kind. I've learned so much from all of you. As you say, perhaps it's time I put my royal studies to use. Thank you. I'll return to Donetsk. Alright. Do we need to go? Yep, go check up on him. This is my, what, 6th time traveling. I mean, I guess we started in 1, so 5th time traveling, but 6th time we visited a different town. 3 Donetsk, 3 Kragspear. Can we actually get into the castle now, too? I doubt it, because usually these are locked for story reasons. Yeah, it looks like we won't be able to still. But maybe they'll reopen it for us. Prince Encio's returned. We finally have a new king. All hail King Encio. Long may he reign. Please, wait everyone. I deserted you for my own selfish reasons. I can't possibly become your king. But your highness. Does that mean you're going to desert us again? No. I will work as this country's representative, rather than as a king. I don't want to rule over you. We should be equals. I wish to hear your honest opinions so that I may take them into account regarding all matters. That way everyone can be happy. Or that's my goal anyway. You won't be our king, but you will rule the country? What does that mean? I don't really get it, but I'm sure you'll do a great job leading us, Prince Encio. Thank you, Prince Encio. May you reign forever. So, Prince Encio might end up as a king, or it could be someone else completely. Or maybe Donetsk will become a nation without a king. I guess it all depends on what the people want. Whatever the case, I'm sure Prince Encio will make it a better place. And there we go. That is another side quest completed, so we only got one more left to go. Let's do it. Right here in the Path to Herminia's Manse. What? I wonder if this has to do with the area in Hell we couldn't get past over here. Because we couldn't cross this bridge. In Valor, a young hunter chats with Kelsus, an old friend of his late father. It seems there was bad blood between the boy and his father, a former syndicate member. Hey kid, how's it going? Kelsus, I haven't seen you in a while. Oh, take a look at this. I caught a red fox. Pretty good, huh? Oh, look at that fine coat. That'll sell for some good coin. You've become quite the hunter. I've known him since he was a kid. His father was a member of the syndicate, but the kid here wanted to become a hunter, so he holed himself up in the forest to hone his skills. Please don't talk about my father. He never supported me or my dream. And he betrayed Valor. He chose the covetous witch over his own son. I don't know what happened to him, but I bet he just fled like a coward. Don't mind the kid. I knew his father, and that man was as honorable and courageous as you can get. After he lost his wife, he raised the kid all on his own. He was an impressive man. Even Lord Taviani thought so. For a man like that to choose to serve Herminia, there had to be a good reason. So how are we going to find out? Listen to the man story. Oh, it is Hell. Yeah, okay. It is the Hell Valor. It was this guy right here to the left.
Thanks.
You're bad for business, you know?
Here we go. I had myself muted there for a second. Didn't even realize it, but this will actually finish up a lot of the stuff here in Valor Forest that we wanted to get done this episode anyways. So that's pretty nice that we get to get this done right away. Ooh, that hurt. Not spear. That's a little unfortunate because we need to swap in Lorana. This is a ethereal healing going. Dang, we didn't get the free heal there. That's unfortunate. I also should have swapped. Should have swapped Stia's weapon there. Ludo just needs to sit here and keep tanking it. Unfortunately, we don't have anything really better for him to do. We don't want to swap in Isla yet. We can go Stia for dagger attacks.
Let's begin.
Back to Reime for the sword. And we're going to be just short, unfortunately. So Tails goes first, and then ideally right here, on Tails' next turn, we'll just swap to Cersei and get the kill. So we go to Cersei attacks. Then here we go. We bring in Isla, and this should finish it off. Ooh, not quite. Oh, I actually don't. Ooh, well, I don't have anything here either. Rain of Arrows. There we go. This should open the way to the rest of Valor Forest.
Not bad.
We got the rusted dagger. I ain't letting anyone into the forest. My boy is in there. He's got a good heart, unlike his old man. He's training to become a hunter. Real skilled with the bow, I tell ya. Wish I could have spent more time with him, but... One day, Herminia decided she wanted to round up everyone in the forest and make them her slaves. I begged her to spare my boy, told her I'd do anything. And so I ended up working for her. So that's what happened. Problem is, I couldn't bring myself to use the whip on the slaves. She said she had no need for cowards. Had me sliced to bits and buried in the forest. You obviously did all you could to protect your son. But you can rest easy. He's grown up to be a fine hunter. That's a relief. Give him the knife. Live strong, my boy. Well, we got access to this area. We might as well explore it since we were going to come back here anyways. Get it done a little bit early here. The only thing is... Oh, no, we already have one of the chests. Okay. I was like, I don't think we're going to be able to get the last chest. But no, this is the last one right here. Let's just grab this. There we go. Court Shield, which means Hell Valor is finished. We'll come back for regular... Or, sorry. The Hell Valor Forest is finished. We will come back for regular Hell Valor here in a second. But for now, let's just go ahead and go revisit the kid. I wonder why it has different names. They could have just called this Valor Forest. Like, it doesn't... I'm again, they did the naming over like a 5-year time period in the mobile game, so I'm sure they just realized it was a dumb name. My father's knife. He told me it'd be mine when I learned to stand on my own. Where'd you get this? I got it from someone who was there when your father passed. He tried to protect you, you know. What had happened was... No. Dad? I didn't know. Dad, I'm sorry. Hey, don't be so hard on yourself. Syndicate members put their lives on the line to protect what's important to them. That's the code they live by. You should go out there and live the life you please. That's what he'd want for you. I think it's time I left this place. I want to hone my skills further and become a great hunter, and that would make him proud. That's it? That's your story, okay? He looked like a huge weight had been lifted off his shoulders. Glad we were able to do that for him. Today's turned out to be a good day. Yes, it has, Kelsis. There we go. 4 side quests completed. We got another coin, just giving us a bunch of stuff to sell. But that is all of our side quests completed. So, let's go ahead and hop over to Hell Cragspear real quick. Got 4 more chests to find, as well as a bunch of people to entreat. And, well, I guess there might not be any entreating, but we have people we can use path actions on now. since we did not do that our first time through here.
Thanks.
So I'll just do all this on camera. Usually I'll skip most of this, but might as well show it off. We get a silver coin there. We are a little low on funds, so we'll want to try to gather as much as we can here. But if we do go back and sell in Wishville, I got to make sure I take some people off, so that way I get a higher selling price. Nothing there. Check this bottom area. Are the shopkeepers... Can I buy stuff now? You can buy stuff in here now. The Limbus, Sword, Spear, Dagger, Axe, Bow, Rod, Grimoire, and Fan. What's a Limbus? I don't know. I'm sure there's a reason for that name. I got no clue. We'll check the left side. I know I already got the chests from here, but I'm just checking for the people at this point. See if there's anybody I missed my initial run through this area. There's you.
Thanks.
And we can contend to get a copper coin and flying helm, sure. I mean, nothing's really that hard anymore. We're level 68, level 54 contends aren't doing anything to us. I mean, technically he is stronger than the main story mission, though, so he's a little bit stronger than some of the basic enemies we'd fight there. Inquire from you. Got another collection point. Let's get that quartz robe for free. Where's this collection point at? Okay, right over here. Want to make sure it was not inside a building. So we'll run back over here. Grab you for a blazing? I didn't really see what it said, actually. Check you, just some items. Check in here, nothing. We will come back and fight you in a second. We've actually already fought this guy before. Because you can refight the story enemies that open up the area. So we'll get this silver coin real quick. Alright, Isla, get what? It didn't kill? I started the recording back up because I was like, oh, we for sure kill here. Whoops. Lotus Blade will do it, though. Thank God. That would have been embarrassing if I missed there, too. So there's our silver coin from this guy.
Not bad.
And then let me make sure I heal up, because I did not do that the past few times. So went in with a yellow HP on a couple guys. Get a fortifying nut there. That's everything for the regular version of Kragspear. Let's go into the slums. We've also fully unlocked this place, so should be able to get everything we were missing here the first time around. This guy has a item for me to get from contending. Don't even know. I guess he's not an important character. We fought someone here. I just don't think it was this guy. Yep. That'll do it. Hopefully we don't have any more contends here. I think we have at least one more. Oh, we have at least two more. Shoot, I definitely shouldn't have done that yet. Whoopsies. Healing skills. Let's first A or heal up. Oh, and then we also got some skills for... Is this you, Bargello? No, but it is Richard. Take command. Pick that up for him. And then, let's see. You're a purchase, so inquire from you. And then purchase the copper coin and quality stone.
This is nice.
We'll check out the right side first, because this was previously locked up. So I'm sure there's... Well, we know there's a chest up here, because we can see the chest on the map, but there's another one for an empowering bracelet. And a person in here. That's just an entreat. Perfect. That's always free.
Thanks.
A soul requiem and a magic nut large. I will take all the magic nuts large, even though it doesn't really matter at this point. We do have another character who will be a magic-based character, I believe, that we'll be able to get later. But for now, we don't have anybody else besides... they're not as good as Isla, I'll tell you that right now. We can get a chest from in here, Guardian Aura Mastery, and then looks like that might be all the people we can talk to. There's a chest for Eye Gouge. That's the final chest, but let's just check this right side. And one more person to purchase from. Perfect. Go ahead and inquire from you. And we will purchase the gold coin, the platinum coin, and the bloody staff.
This is nice.
There we go. That is everything in Hell Kragspear. So let's go check out Hell Valor and get everything here. I want to see if I can rest at the inn, because I would like to... So we'll just start over here on the east side. I'd like to get my ultimate meter back, my ultimate gauge refilled. I can interact with every other shop here. Can I interact with you? Yes, I can. Fully rested and recovered. We're not looking for a single chest here because we have every chest. We're just looking for people to talk to. Easy purchase from Leland. Leland sounds like a name of a character we've met, but I don't recognize it. There goes like all my money, dude. Let's hope there's not a lot more purchasing people. Taviani, we can contend with you again.
Thanks.
We've already beat you once. We'll do it again for a gold coin. He is weak enough where a Drafendi's Rage almost full kills. We definitely one-shot him last time because he has no other weaknesses besides Axe found. So, there we go. I think I used Eyes Low last time and just like got the one-shot.
Not bad.
There we go. Gold coin from Taviani. R.I.P. Taviani. Was Leland one of Taviani's guys? The name just sounds so familiar. We might have played another game recently with a Leland, and that might be where I'm getting that from. But definitely sounds familiar. Another contend with Mighty Turilli. Oh, was Leland one of the guys that we killed because he betrayed us? I think this guy is. He was like one of the lords, the mafias, the syndicate lords that betrayed us. Well, let's go ahead and beat him real quick. And there's him defeated. We need to heal up. I gotta remember heal, 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 heal.
Not bad.
Heal. We get the Carnage Blade. Cool, cool. Actually, I want to check that out. Oh, that is so bad. That is terribly bad. Let's make sure to heal. And then this building is nobody in there. How about in here? Yep, a purchase. Oh, please be cheap.
Thanks.
Please be cheap. Hell equipment. That's so fun. A Nightmare Glaive and aged wine.
This is nice.
Was that Hell Valor equipment or just Hell equipment? I think it was just Hell equipment, which is still... Either way, it's cool.
Thanks.
Fallen Hunter here. We can treat for Evening Mist.
I'll take it.
Nothing over here. Ooh, well, no. Okay. Maybe it might have been something hidden back there. Nothing here. So we're already almost done with this area. I can't remember where we have the contend at. The first person we fought. I mean, I guess up north somewhere since we've seen everything else. Grab all three of those. You're just a barkeep. Oh, I can... Why would I... Oh, I guess you theoretically could fail hell path actions, but I'm just so strong. Please? Okay, good.
Thanks.
That it's impossible for me to fail. Haggle the gold coin. I really need to go sell all those, man. I'm holding on to way too much right now. Nothing else here. Anybody in the church? No. That'd be a little redundant if you're in hell. I believe, yeah, this was the person, because I could not say her name, and I still can't say her name. We'll go ahead and beat her up real quick. Goodbye, enraged dancer. And a level up for Reimei up to 68. Now, I think this is the first time my team has all been the same level, right? Yeah, everyone is level 68. I think that is the first time in the entire game that this has been the case. All right, final door. Let's see. Oh, please. Okay, we can... Well,
Thanks.
I don't know if I can afford all of it, but I can at least buy each one individually. Yes, I can buy both of them. Thank God.
This is nice.
Got the collection point right here for a jewel bag. Oh, no, I got enough. I think I barely have enough, but I can afford all three. Aged wine, broken frying pan, and silver coin. Yeah, quite literally just had enough. I'm at $4,000 now. Well, that is all the hell places we currently have available to us, so let's go ahead and make a quick trip back to Wishvale. Because I think we might have some party chats to do. I hope we don't. We actually don't have any party chats. That is insane. Well, let's go make a quick trip over... Well, first I want to check my two new characters. What do they buff? The hub lowers cost to restore reputation and slightly increase the river... Okay, Richard. Richard really likes the river beans, man. Richard really likes river beans. I don't get his obsession. But I think the only other things we can even upgrade are... Is this, right? The museum is the last thing to upgrade. We'll use R2 so we can view journals. Still don't really know what viewing journals does, but I guess we can go look. We got a little bit of time left. I was just coming here because I want to sell stuff. But first, always make sure to check... Buy trade items. Trinity Sword. Vest of Joy is a really good. Probably want to pick that up. Honestly, I'm not even worried about it. Let's just sell and let's start clicking A on everything because I got so much to sell here. Honestly, if we really need to grind, we are at the point where we can grind. We have Bargello, so we can like efficiently farm Kates now. I just haven't wanted to. Yeah, that's $355,000 just from what we just did there. Because I want to pick up that Vest of Joy. It is really good, and it looks like it's even better for Haunted here. We'll give it to you. And then, don't really care about the other two. Yeah, I don't care about that one. Don't care about that. I will pick up the large soulstones always because it'll help with the Kate farming. Oh, that was all my money. Whoops. We might be doing some Kate farming soon, guys. That's... Wow, I just wasn't paying attention to the cost of that. It's because it's double the price. Because I had those guys in there, everything's double the price, and I just was not paying attention. Which really sucks because we need to do it before, Oh, these are all those journals we picked up. That's cool. We need to get it done before we get the shield, because if we don't, and we had to go grind the shield, if we wanted to go grind money for the shield, then we would, immediately swap. Well, I guess I could lock it. Yeah, we just need to pay attention to when the shield pops up in the shop. I just need to not buy anything ever again. But with that, guys, I think that's really all we can do this episode. We have, I mean, if we wanted to, we do some arena fights, but I still don't think we're strong enough for the arena fights. I want to be as high level as we possibly can. So with that, I think we're going to go ahead and wind things down. In the next episode, we'll go ahead and hop into the Bestower of All, Chapter 3, Castle of the Hollow Queen. I will see you guys then.